I'm getting a visit, or visitors. Look, it's three of our five babies. You would think that none of them would be overweight being outside cats. Yes, they do have a cat house that's heated, and plus they have a barn full of hay, so they never have to be cold. But they do a really good job mousing. Unfortunately, Reba, the calico with the most white on her, the fuzzy one right there, she also kills birds, and that bothers me. I've seen her go up in the dogwood tree and come down 2 seconds later with a bird in her mouth. What a booger she is. But I don't know. They decided it's time to come down and visit. How funny. But the black and white one, his name is Tux. And I should call him Tubby, because that name would actually be better for him. Tux, don't get in my seed. So I am spreading a little bit of the compost on the top, and going ahead, I'm raking in the seed, and I put some extra seed in case that first seed that we have out at this point will not germinate. It's taken me about a half an hour per bed by the time I get everything raked in and put out. So I have 18 beds on this side. So looking at, a day and a half, maybe 2 days, because I can't do that much of the raking and lifting without getting a little irritable. We'll call it irritable. How's that? But that's funny. What are you guys doing? Leave my seed bag alone. That one, her name is Flight Risk. Now, I don't know why, but that's the name Chelsea came up with for her. Reba is the long-haired calico, and Chelsea said that was because she was fancy. So she named her after Reba McEntire. Our other two kitties, we have one calico that's just dark. She doesn't have any white on her anywhere, and her name is Phantom. And then we have a great big gray tabby, and his name is Mufasa. I have no idea why they have the names they have. Are you gonna wear it, Tux? You gonna put my hat on? He said, yeah, this looks pretty interesting to me. What are you doing, Scooter? Say, good boy. Good boy. I don't think they eat my seed. No, I don't know about the crows. Actually, you guys stay off the beds. We have tons and tons of little holes in this bed where some small creature or some deer has been walking. And Huey said it could be these guys. I think they're not heavy enough to make a hole that deep with their paws, but, that one might be. He very well could be the one making the deep holes with his paws, because he is a chunkster. What are you doing, Scooter? Sweet, sweet kitties. They're a joy to have around. These guys came to us feral, and they still are almost untouchable. Tux and, the three that were down here, all three of them will let you pet them for just a very short thought. But you have to kind of catch up. Oh, he's going to do his business right here in the garden. How rude. Let's go over and get some seed. But, now cover it up when you're finished. That's gross. But they're much friendlier than they were. But I wish that they were friendly enough to come and sit on my lap when I'm sitting out on the porch. That has not happened. So, what I'm planting is winter wheat. And it could be that that what I have out already, well, I don't know, it looks like it did germinate. I'm saying that what I already had out was probably dead because it would have gotten wet and dry and wet and dry, and it wasn't covered over. So this is a snazzy little seed spreader that Chelsea got for us, and I've got it turned down quite a bit so it's not putting out as much seed, because I'm hoping that at least part of this that we had out earlier might yet germinate. So I'll probably end up having to go back. I'm not putting a whole lot out, so I might have to go back and get another bag or two. The good thing about the winter wheat is that it is only about $12 for a 50-pound sack, and that goes quite a ways. But you always hate it when you've wasted money, and we did, because we didn't cover it over when we should have. But that was just not a miscommunication. It's just, Hugh had never covered winter wheat over because he always sowed it in an area where there was grass and weeds and all of that, and it came up. But the reason it would have came up is because it was shaded and shielded. This, laying directly on top of the soil, it's supposed to be covered. And a lot of your seed, this is just a little bit of information that y'all may not know. I didn't. Some years ago when I started, just wanted to catch the sun. Isn't that pretty? You can see that ball on top of, there's like 4 or 5 lightning rods that have glass balls in them on top of the barn. And you can see that when it's kind of glowing. That's just a glass ball in there, in that lightning rod. And each one of those have one in it. But anyway, what I didn't know when I first started gardening was that some seed does not want to be covered. And if you cover it over and you put it in darkness, it won't germinate. So seed are very particular. They either want to be uncovered or covered for germination. And I would say that's probably the reason at times I did not have my seed germinate when I thought there was no other reason for it not to. So Huey's up there. He's been cutting wood all day. Bless his heart. He's going to be exhausted. But anyway, it is such a beautiful day. I'm so glad. I'm only going to get maybe three of these beds done before it gets dark. We are expecting rain, I think, every night this week. But I don't think there'll be a reason why I can't continue working down here. It might be a little slick. I may work in the upper garden up here, or the upper rows where there's grass, because I can walk up there when it's slick. And then I'll work down here again when it dries off a bit. Let's go over here and look at our girls. Hey, sweet ones. Hey, sweet ones. There's our mamas. We only have one cow that has a tag in her ear, and we got her that way about 5 years ago. She's on the other side of these two with white face. She's totally black, and her name is Mama Bill, and I've told you about her. But she had belonged to Jared, and so we're glad to have had one of his cows. We have 3 little white-faced females, and this little black one here, he's a steer. I won't go into that because it hurts my heart. But anyway, y'all, I told you all about the aviary that Chelsea and I are going to get put together for our peahen that we're hoping to get by the end of December. And that will be extraordinarily exciting. I'll definitely keep y'all informed and up to date on that. And other than that, there's nothing new going on right here. Just work. Just work. So I should get off while I still have some daylight left, It's not going to be with me much longer. And get her done. But I love you much. And I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.